What's going on, everybody? Austin Got Figs here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, we will be doing the Raw recap for the Raw episode on July 28th, 2025. This is the Raw episode right before SummerSlam. But as always, in every Raw recap, we go over everything that you need to know, everything that happened that was important, how I felt about the entire show, and obviously you guys leave me your thoughts on the Raw show down in the comments below. But before we get started, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go follow the socials, and the links to those will be in the description of this video. But now that you've done all that, let's get right on into our Raw recap. Alright, so we kicked off this episode of Raw with Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. So Jey Uso comes out, and then we have Paul Heyman come out. Now, Paul Heyman comes out and just talks to Jey about how family can always keep you down and it can destroy you, and how it kind of stopped him from doing a lot of things. And obviously Paul Heyman is implementing this because he's obviously he's playing the part of trying to stop Jey Uso from tagging with Roman, because he laid down a bunch of facts of how Roman pretty much stopped Jey Uso from becoming stronger, and how Roman Reigns stopped Jey Uso from just kind of becoming a bigger star than he really is now. So that was the role of Paul Heyman here, and I feel like he played that part very well. In obviously, again, this is the go-home show before SummerSlam, so I felt like Paul Heyman definitely played his role very well here, especially that, you know, for this segment, this kind of needed to deliver to add the final touches to the tag match that we have at SummerSlam between Jey and Roman and the Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So very nice work from Paul Heyman here. But yeah, he just laid down a bunch of all that. And then Jey Uso pretty much comes back with, you know, what do you know about family? Because, I mean, my family runs deep in my blood, and, you know, you leached onto my family, but where's yours? So basically, Jey Uso playing that role of, who are you to talk about family when where's yours, basically. So that was the role of Jey Uso here. I felt like in some senses, or in some areas of Jey Uso's promo was a bit sloppy, but I could still understand where he was trying to go here. As far as the overall opener of the show, is pretty damn good, man. I enjoyed Paul Heyman's segment here. But like I said, though, a little bit sloppy from Jey, but not too. It wasn't terrible. But yeah, man, overall pretty damn good opener. I was a decent fan of it. I mean, definitely enjoyed it a lot. So not bad for an opener, man. Definitely enjoyed it, and great work ahead of SummerSlam. All right, next up, we did have a interesting match, man. It was a intergender tag match. It was AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors versus the Judgment Day, which included Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez and Dominic Mysterio. And I was going into this match thinking, it's not going to be that great, you know. But actually, this match was pretty damn good, man, honestly. I did actually enjoy this match. Lots of great moves. I love the ending, man. You have Kairi Sane at the end going for the insane elbow out to the outside onto Raquel Rodriguez. Then AJ Styles jumping off the ropes with that phenomenal forearm, taking out Dominic Mysterio, which picked up the win for his team. And hopefully that's the same result that we get on SummerSlam, and AJ Styles obviously becomes our new Intercontinental Champion, hopefully at SummerSlam, man. But man, I actually did enjoy this match. I think it was pretty damn decent, man. So surprised me, but it was pretty damn good. I actually did surprisingly enjoy this match. Like I said, love the ending. Again, though, AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors do pick up the win here. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, pretty good match, man. Was not expecting it to be as good as it was, but now let's move on to the next part of the show. Alright, next up we did have Sheamus versus Grayson Waller. And obviously going into this match, you're not thinking that this is going to be a good match, and obviously it's not going to be. When I say that, it's not like it's going to be a bad match, it's just going to be a very boring match and nothing too special. And I only say that because it's Grayson Waller, and I just don't feel like Grayson Waller has really shined too much like in the ring. But it's cool to see Sheamus again. Oh, man. But the main purpose, obviously, for this match was to continue to build Sheamus and Rusev. Because, obviously, Rusev came out right before Sheamus actually won the match. He tried to attack Sheamus. Sheamus hit him off. Then Sheamus hit the bro kick on Waller, won the match. And then Rusev came back in the ring and started hitting him with the little thing that Sheamus walks out with in his entrance. I forgot what that thing is called. But, yeah. So he started attacking him with that. So, obviously, we're going to continue to probably have at least one more match for sure between Sheamus and Rusev. And since Rusev hit him with a weapon, just like I wanted, I'm hoping it's going to be an Extreme Rules match that we have next with these men, as at least some sort of stipulation, either Extreme Rules, no holds barred, something, man, at least for this next match between Sheamus and Rusev. But I enjoy the fact that they're potentially exploring that idea with obviously having Rusev come out and attack Rusev with a weapon. So I appreciate that they're at least exploring that idea, and hopefully that they continue to go down this path and end up having an Extreme Rules or no holds barred match at some point, probably after SummerSlam, between Sheamus and Rusev. Alright, next up we did have Lyra Valkyria come out ahead of her match against Becky Lynch at SummerSlam, and obviously she came out here to just talk about everything that's going to happen at SummerSlam, kind of remark everything that's happened with Becky over the past few months. And honestly, as far as Lyra's overall promo, it was not very intriguing, was not very interesting. I mean, the first thing she said when she came out was, "Oh, look at my shoes, they're my Becky stompers." Yeah. I bet you guys almost clicked off the video because I said something like that. Lyra, shut your ass up. Come on. That was lame, alright? I did not like that at all. I thought that was pretty freaking lame. Like, oh, these are my Becky thumpers. Like, that was just dumb. Alright, come on. That was just stupid. You had me lost right then and there. I'm gonna be honest. But it got better because Becky Lynch came out, and unfortunately she did not get the upper hand on Lyra, but she did try to attack her with a kendo. Lyra would not have any of it, and Lyra Valkyria would end up getting the upper hand. But man, I hope Becky wins at SummerSlam, man. I do not want to see Lyra as champion again. Becky, please beat Lyra at SummerSlam, please. Yeah, just please beat her at SummerSlam, man. I know she'll beat her at SummerSlam, man. I hope Lyra does not win, and just, I don't even want to think about it, Lyra. Just, Lyra, please don't win. Never cut another promo in WWE history, and, yeah, man, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, next up we did have Rhea Ripley and Nikki Bella and Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer versus The Secret Hervis and Naomi. And what a match this was, man. Once again, this was another match I was going in. I knew it wasn't going to be a bad match. I knew it was going to at least be decent. But, man, this match really was freaking good, man. I enjoyed having Io and Stephanie and Rhea and Nikki Bella all team up. That was awesome. I really enjoyed this match. Obviously, the team of Io and all them did end up winning this match. I really did enjoy this match. Every single woman stood out here. Really enjoyed this match, man. Very freaking awesome. But very happy that Nikki Bella and their team obviously won. That is a big W. It's very awesome. Man, really great match here. Really enjoyed it. And honestly, that's kind of been mainly what's been happening for at least me throughout this show. Is there's a lot of matches I'm going into. It's like, okay, it's not gonna be that great, but actually they've been pretty damn good, man. So, oh man, just damn good match, and I really enjoyed it. Alright, next up we had the LWO, which included Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, versus the Judgment Day, which included Finn Balor and JD McDonough for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And well, first of all, what a good match, man. It's always cool to see LWO, man. They're high flyers. It's awesome to see stunts like that. So, overall, enjoyed the match, man. But who the hell is the mystery man? So we had El Grande come out. But then we had some other little fucking goon. He had a white mask, he had some blue pants, he had a beard, but he was really short, so I don't know who it is. But we have another masked luchador running around, and I don't know, man. Could this new mystery man and El Grande Americano team up, man? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I genuinely don't know who the hell this is. But as far as this match goes, awesome. But also, I kind of did enjoy the shenanigans with now this inclusion of another little kind of El Grande Americano running around, except this one's shorter. But yeah, man, definitely enjoyed the match. Love the shenanigans. And obviously, the Judgment Day does retain here, and the LWO is not your champs. And that obviously is due to this new mystery man. But, man, like I said, like I continue to say, love the match, love the shenanigans, but, yeah. Alright, next up we have Gunther come out, and he says how last week he left the voice of the voiceless CM Punk speechless last week, and then CM Punk comes out and says, Gunther, I was not speechless, I was dumbfounded because I don't know if I want to be WWE Champion. I need to be WWE Champion, and right then and there I was like, alright, we're about to have a banger of a promo, because if you don't remember last week, their promo was buns. Their little promo that these two had last week was straight booty cheeks, honestly, man. So this promo already just off that was already so much better in my opinion here. But then CM Punk goes on just about how he's the best in the world, and how, I face superstars that you've dreamed about, Gunther, or that you've dreamed about being in the ring with. Pretty much giving the idea that Gunther, I have more experience than you. I am better than you in a sense, And so, man, just right there, man, this promo is already so much better, and all right, this build to this match already just got so much better even off this 1 week, man. Last week was not that good, but now we had a banger of a promo. And then at the end of the promo, when Gunther tried to speak again, CM Punk grabbed his hand, put his hand right on the microphone, and said, "I was not done talking." And man, all right, again, right there, I was like, okay, man, this promo is a banger. Let's go. I cannot wait for that match now at SummerSlam, man. It's going to be a banger. What a W promo. Cannot wait for their match at SummerSlam. All right, and to end the night, we did have Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed, and obviously we all knew that this was going to be this was going to end in a DQ. We had Bronson Reed come out and he caused the match into a disqualification, and then we had Roman Reigns come out and then eventually him and Jey and Bronson and Braun Breaker, they had a big brawl. Jey Uso and Roman stood on top for a good minute there, but then Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would just have an all-out assault on Jey and Roman, man. It honestly got to the point where it was a little bit overkill, but it was kind of fire at the same time, man. Like, Braun Breaker absolutely speared the crap out of both Jey and Roman. He speared them both through a barricade, and then at the very end, freaking Bronson Reed stole Roman's shoes, bro. Like, he literally took his shoes and held him up right in the middle of the ring, bro. I'm like, what the hell? So that was interesting. I was not expecting that. I was like, what the frick is bro doing, bro? Like, I get Roman's shoes are fire because Roman's shoes tonight were actually fire. I want to say that for sure. He actually had some fire kicks on tonight, but Bronson Reed decided to steal them. It'd be interesting if he came out with them on SummerSlam. That'd be looky interesting. But yeah, he stole Roman's shoes, and we had an all-out brawl, and in the end, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed stood tall. Obviously, Braun and Bronson and Roman and Jey will have a tag match at SummerSlam, and hopefully there, I think Jey and Roman will hopefully win there. But yeah, man, that is going to wrap it up for the July 28th, 2025 Raw recap. As far as the overall show goes, man, I didn't think all of the promos were that great. Except for the Gunther and CM Punk promo, that was fire. But a lot of the promos weren't that great, man. And the match is low key delivered. I can't lie. But yeah, overall, it's a decent. It wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't the greatest show. It was still pretty decent though. But let me know your guys' thoughts down on this show down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, go follow the socials. You can see those all somewhere up here, maybe this way. Well, you can't even see my finger, but they're up on the screen. You can see them, or again, they're always in the link. They're always in the description of the videos. And every video actually. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up for the July 28th, 2025 recap, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.